what you need to do is you need to unfasten your old center console in the front. There will be 2 screws here. You'll undo those, they're going to be torque spits. You're going to have to undo in here. This is where your shift knob, boot, everything else will be. There'll be 2 holes on the side. Pop the covers off. There'll be torque spits on them. There'll be 2 holes in the back, and of course there'll be an armrest back here. On the old model, you have this horn, and you'll have to get rid of it. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, I misspoke. You keep the horn, and what you'll have to do is on the new model, there's going to be these 2 tabs. They're going to be push tabs with spring clips. Okay, and they get inserted into a center plastic piece, which I'm about to show you. On the new console, those 2 tabs I was telling you about are located, I don't know if you can see this or not, there we go, located right here on the side. See, 1 on the right and 1 on the left. You can barely make that out because of that box of screws in front of it. But there's these 2 tabs, and they've got spring clips. What you have to do is on this old piece right here, see if I can get any light in there at all. Of course I can't. There we go, that's better. You'll see that those 2 holes I had to make. What I did was I took that center console, I pushed it as far up as I could, marked where the very top of those 2 tabs on that center console are, and I marked them with 2 tiny dots with a Sharpie. Then came back with a Dremel, and I bore these out. So that way that horn can still go in there, but then those 2 spring clip tabs can go into those holes. After you get all said and done with that, you'll have to replace your power outlet with your old power outlet in the new one. That's a piece of cake, not hard at all. You'll figure it out. You slide the center console in. For those you don't know, the front end goes down while the back goes up. It'll slide into place. It'll slide forward. I'm not going to push it all the way in. The reason being is because I have to adjust the emergency brakes in this car. But this will clip in. It'll look just like new. If you can't tell right now, it almost looks like it belongs there as it is. So it'll all line up. The only thing I haven't done yet is adjusted the emergency brake, and I'm going to see how much I really have to do as far as adjusting that. But back here, these holes will end up almost lining up. The side holes will certainly line up. Those 2 spring clips will take care of holding the front end. You'll have to rotate the emergency brake counterclockwise. I think they say about 5 to 15 degrees depending. Your, what do you call that? The armrest will go right back in place, not a problem. And everything looks factory. It looks good. It looks original, and you'll just put everything back together. You shift boot back on, you'll put everything back in place. It'll all sit nice and flush. You won't have any more spilling drinks. The only thing I'm seeing that's going to be a little bit of a problem is that the 2 screw holes that were here for the old one are actually a little bit further up. See if I can get that view in there for you. You can barely make it out. It's right there. And there's 2 more behind it. They sit more inward and backward, but they'll still work. And these holes look like they were made to go in there anyway, so I'll have to get some extended screws and tighten those down, and then you'll get a it's not here right now, but there's a cup holder that slides in there, and you'll just put that there, and it'll all look like it was meant to be there. Piece of cake. Absolutely a simple thing. Anybody can do this install. It'll all push right down, it'll all push right in. I'm not going to write a tutorial for it because it's kind of silly. It's really straightforward. I'm just doing the dremeling there, but you'll figure that out. And that's how you replace the center console on a older style Beetle.